Hello and welcome to today's video, and today I'm going to be talking about SW9 or Secret Weapon 9, which is a roller coaster that has not been announced yet. Nothing has even been said by Alton Towers on whether SW9, when it's coming, or if the Secret Weapon program still happens, because it's been 7 years since SW8 was built and opened with Wicker Man. And since then, they have not actually gotten any new roller coasters. And the next roller coaster that they are getting is a little junior coaster in CBeebies Land. But what I want to talk about is SW9, not necessarily what it's going to be, but how it can save Alton Towers from basically being left in the dust from like when Universal opens, or not even then, just in general. Now, this is going to be sort of similar to that Merlin is in Trouble video I made a couple of months ago, but it's going to be looking sort of more on the bright side of things and mainly more analysing on what the steps the park can take in order to save themselves from, declining any visitor numbers and popularity, rather than being overly negative. But anyway, let's get on with it. So how do I think SW9 could be the saviour that Alton Towers so desperately needs? And simple answer, it can't. Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for watching this video. Good night. Okay, this isn't the end of the video. I am actually going to elaborate on this, but point being, SW9 can't save Alton Towers on its own. No, because in order for it to actually properly bring the park back to its former glory, there needs to be a number of things that they do before they even think about building SW9. And what they need to do is they need to start off with the very basics that we all know that they need to do. The first thing they need to do is improve ride availability. Because as we all know, these past couple of seasons, ride availability has been very poor at the park. There have been ride breakdowns quite a lot. There have been lots of extended downtime, and rides have just been closing. Especially like Hex and Skyride, which have been closed quite a lot these past couple of seasons. Like, they've rarely been open. Hex was closed most of last year, and Skyride has been closed since 2023 and is only reopening in a couple of weeks from now. And even like Skyride, Hex and Congo River Rapids weren't even ready for opening day this year. So what they need to do is, during like the closed seasons, they need to start making sure that all the rides are all of the rides, or at least the majority of the rides, are ready for opening day. And they also need to make I think one of the main reasons why there's been so much ride downtime is not necessarily to do with like mechanical problems, but also staff shortages. They need to get that sorted out as well. But obviously, if they do sort out ride availability, then that's great. But also, what more they need to do is improve the overall presentation of the park. Because like, while some areas, like Forbidden Valley, look really great with all the brand new like theming and all the brand new landscaping, other areas like Dark Forest, X Sector, haven't had like any sort of updated theming or scenery in years, and even some of the rides like the Smiler will need a good cleanup. But so if they can do that and getting basically the whole park looking fresh and sort of new, well, that would be even better. And also, we're now getting into sort of the territory of things that they need to do that are sort of bigger than this. They need more flat rides, like I already mentioned, because, well, I haven't mentioned that, but basically, we've known for years that they've needed new flat rides, and I'm thinking this could actually be more likely to happen now that Toxicator is open, because Toxicator has been proven to be a pretty successful attraction for them. So hopefully, fingers crossed, this will want them to add more flat rides in other areas of the park in the near future. Now, I know two areas that desperately need flat rides are Dark Forest and the X Sector, because those two areas literally only have 2 rides, and they're both coasters in each area. Now, there are 2 plots of land in X Sector where I know they could easily fit 2 flat rides, and those are the former sites of Submission and Enterprise. In Dark Forest, it can literally be in that corner of the land which used to be home to Bone Shaker, I think it was called, which has most recently been home to Roller Disco. That could easily be a site where they put a new flat ride. And also, in terms of other new attractions, I think they could do with maybe adding some new water rides. I mean, I know that the reason they don't have as many water rides because obviously with it being in the UK and quite poor weather. But I'm thinking new water rides could definitely benefit the park, but I don't think they're as desperate for new water rides as they are new flat rides, because they have got a couple of water rides, but at the moment, apart from Toxicated, they've barely got any flat rides. So flat rides are definitely the priority for newer rides. Water rides, I suppose they could put towards like the back of their minds, but flat rides should definitely be like the priority for like the next couple of seasons. But now that they've done all these things with like improved ride availability, improved presentation with like all the updated theming so that it all looks fresh and, you know, looked after, new flat rides, possibly new water rides, and by this point, if they do all this, people will start thinking about Alton Towers more positively again, which is what we want to see right now. And so once we get to that point, they then submit the planning application for SW9, build it and open it, and then that would actually be incredible, because it's the return of the secret weapon program, the return of a brand new world's first attraction that is going to draw those visitors back to the park again, which we've not really seen since, I'd say, like the early days of like the secret weapon program, when like the Smite Waltz, like sort of like Nemesis, Oblivion and Air originally opened. So yeah, that's what I think they should do before they think about building SW9 and then build SW9, because that is going to be, by the time they've done all that, the park will be in a much better place than it is now. So I want to thank you all very much for watching this video, and if you've enjoyed it, then please make sure to like and subscribe, and comment what we would like to see in the next video. Goodbye.